All right, Tom, thank you. February is American Heart Month, and heart disease is the #1 killer of women, and the American Heart Association is raising awareness this month through their Go Red for Women campaign. And Robin Morrissey is here along with MUSC cardiologist Dr. Pamela Morris. Good morning, ladies, and I've been instructed to call Dr. Morris Pam. So if you hear me say that, then you know.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Robin, real quick, set us up and let us know what Heart Month is all about.
So Heart Month is one of my favorite times of the year. February is dedicated for heart awareness, specifically in women. So the Go Red for Women campaign is in its 11th year, and the whole purpose of it nationally and for us locally is just to reiterate the power of heart disease and that it is the #1 killer of women. So the awareness is what we're going for this month.
Absolutely. And Pam, you know, it's heart disease, the #1 killer of women, but only 1 in 5 women really, you know, want to talk about it or know any of the symptoms. Why is it that we're just not getting the message?
Well, I think there's several things, but one that's really important is that we tend to really focus on breast health and reproductive health, and primarily because heart disease affects women a little later in life compared to men, and so we're very focused in our early years on breast and reproductive health. The problem with that is that the things that need to be done to prevent heart disease need to be done now.
Okay.
So.
Oh, well, let's talk about some of the symptoms because they're pretty different than what most men go through when they're having a heart attack or have heart symptoms, disease symptoms.
Right. Well, you know, it is still for women, the most important symptom is the typical chest pain, the heaviness, the pressure in the chest. But women are more likely to have symptoms such as radiation to the jaw, a sense of overwhelming fatigue, some shortness of breath, things that they may tend to ignore and not recognize.
Yeah, and just might think it's all part of life because they're very busy, they're working, they're being a parent, they're being a wife, so they just might kind of just disregard it.
Exactly,
All right.
Exactly.
But if you change your lifestyle, the way you eat and exercising, it's true that that can kind of change things around for you?
Those are very important and really are the foundation. Both healthy nutrition and exercise can improve your risk factors. So things like your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your risk for diabetes, maintaining a healthy weight and being physically active are absolutely critical to heart disease prevention. We're making inroads, but we're making inroads.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is, even though you might have a family history of heart disease, it can end with you. Is that a good assumption?
Well, that's a very good point. End it with you. You know, sometimes in family history, what you've done is to inherit risk factors for heart disease, and you can't change your genes. You can modify them with a healthy lifestyle and diet. But there are other things that are family history, which were bad family habits. Growing up in a smoking home, eating a poor diet. Those things can end with you.
And where should people start, women especially? Where should we start besides, you know, having the risk factors, and maybe we're having some symptoms here or there that's not all happening at once, but over a period of time? When should we get that red flag to say, you know, I need to go see a cardiologist and have myself checked out?
Well, you know, I'm a preventive cardiologist, and I say it's never too early to be screened, have a risk factor assessment, so that you can know as young as possible what you need to do to lower your risk.
All right, February is Heart Month. Lots of events going on. Of course, Friday being Go Red Day. And how's MUSC getting involved with this on
We'd
Friday?
love to invite everyone out to Ashley River Tower. The MUSC Heart and Vascular Center will be having lots of heart healthy information, as well as blood pressure screenings and free gifts.
And that sounds wonderful. And of course, Robin, you want everyone to go red. Guys,
Wear
too,
red,
right?
yes. Men and women wear red on Friday for National Wear Red Day.
All right, Robin, thank you so much. Pam,
you.
Thank you so much.
And remember, go red, people, okay? Well, stay tuned. Elise Testone is performing live right after the break.